Hello people and welcome to Absolute Chelsea FC. Now this video I will be discussing what formation and what team Conte might start in the first match. Now in this video I will be talking about 3-5-2 and 4-4-2 formation. Now you have to understand the thing that I'm making this video based on the people in our club, not the people we're gonna sign or predict that people we might sign in the future. So let's start. Now in goal, it's simple. It's Thibaut Courtois. I mean, on his day, he's one of the best goalkeepers in the world, and I think he's one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Maybe one of the best in the Premier League. I see him only behind David De Gea and Petr Cech in the Premier League right now as a goalkeeper. Now, as the rumors are saying, Vegovic might leave, so we might sign Diego Lopez from AC Milan. Now, Diego Lopez, I don't think is a big of a competition for Thibaut Courtois, so I don't see him losing his spot to Diego Lopez, so I would say Thibaut Courtois as my goalkeeper. Now, my first defender is Gary Cahill. I think he's one of the most overrated player in our squad right now. I think he's not as good rated as he is. I think he got carried by John Terry over the years. Now, if we don't make any signings, I think we're linked to Koulibaly and Manolas. If we don't make any signing and Conte decided to play three at the back, I think Gary Cahill's going to start. That's why Gary Cahill is my first defender. Next up, we have captain, legend, leader, John Terry. It doesn't matter if we make any new signings or if any of our players leaves or if we get the best defender in the world. John Terry starts every single game for me. Now, he's the captain of the squad. Of course he's going to start, so there are no questions about it. So I have John Terry as my second centre back. Now, my third defender, I have Kurt Zouma. Now, I know he's injured and he might not start the first game. That's why Conte needs to make new signings. And in my opinion, Zouma should start over Gary Cahill. And I think Conte understands it as well. So that's why I have Kurt Zouma as my first centre back. Moving into midfield, in my left mid position, I have Eden Hazard. We all know what Eden Hazard can do on his day. He's one of the best midfielders, best player in the world. Now, at left mid position under Conte, where we're going to play counter-attacking football, I think Hazard fits perfectly. Now, it's up to Hazard how hard he works and to fit into Conte's system. Now, if you're not playing the left mid position, you have to do a lot of defending. Now, he needs to be running up and down a lot, and I think Hazard knows that as well. I think before Conte came in, Conte had the meeting with Hazard where Conte explained all his idea and his future plans, and I think Eden Hazard really liked it, and which is a positive sign for Chelsea fans. If Hazard performs and he likes the manager's tactic, then he will perform well. And if he does, we all know what Hazard can do. Now, at right mid position, we have our best player from last season, Willian. Now, I'm not worried about Willian playing the right mid position because he does a lot of defending, playing 4-4-2, 4-2-3-1 or 3-5-2. I think Willian will do a great job there. Also, we have backup of Juan Cuadrado. I think Cuadrado was magnificent for Juventus playing this 3-5-2 formation. Now, if Conte does decide to play this 3-5-2 formation, I think Willian and Cuadrado will have a great impact on it. And playing two strikers up front and those deadly crosses from Willian are gonna be really treat to watch. And I think Willian will really shine under Conte. And that's why I have Willian at right mid. Coming into midfield, we have a new signing, an absolutely magnificent player, which is N'Golo Conte. Now, people say Conte might not fit Conte's system, and I don't think how they say that. I think Conte is a perfect Conte player. I think he's a box-to-box midfielder. He gives his 100%. He runs the show. I think Conte will shine under Conte and in Chelsea, and I think with the players around him, those creative players like Willian and Hazard and Fabregas, I think Oscars, I think he will shine, and I think Conte is in a good club right now. Next up, I have Nemanja Matic. Now, Matic is I have different opinions about Matic from Chelsea fans. I think Matic has also been linked with Juventus to move if Juventus does lose Pogba to United. They're seeing like Matic as the backup plan. Now, for me, I really like Matic. I think he's one of those CDMs that people need to have in their team, one of those Sergio Busquets. Now, I think I want Matic to stay and play alongside Conte, and I think it's a great idea. I think Conte and Matic together, really defensive midfield, and I think we struggled in defense last season. I think them two can help out our defense with John Terry, Carl Zuma, Gary Cahill, new signings. I think them two together will play really good. That's why I'm putting Nemanja Matic. Now, I think will be the most important position in Chelsea's system is the number 10 role. Now, who should play that role? We had players like Oscar, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, or a new signing. Now, I think that position should be given to Cesc Fabregas. Now, when you take the defensive responsibility of Cesc Fabregas, give him the freedom of midfield, give him the number 10 slot, I think his link-up play with Costa, his freedom, I think he will be a magnificent player as a number 10 for Chelsea. Just behind our two strikers, I think Fabregas is one of the best players in our club right now, one of the best passer of the ball. Now, I really want to see Cesc Fabregas play the number 10 role. I think he will shine there, and I think when we play that counter-attacking football, I think Fabregas' number 10 role will be fantastic. So I really hope Conte plays him as number 10. That's why I have him at number 10. Now my two up front is not a surprise. It's Diego Costa and Michy Batshuayi. Now if Loic Remy leaves and we don't sign any other strikers, I think them two will be our top two strikers in the club. So I'm really excited to see Diego Costa and Batshuayi linking up together. I've seen Traore and Diego Costa link up together against Wolfsburg in our friendly match. I think they were good together. I think Diego Costa plays good with two people up front, and I think Batshuayi will just learn and shine under Conte playing with Diego Costa. So I have Diego Costa and Michy Batshuayi as two strikers. Now this was my 3-5-2 formation explanation and prediction lineup for our first game against West Ham. Now we might not play 3-5-2. Most likely we're gonna play 4-4-2, which I will be doing in my next video. And keep your eye out for that. And thank you for listening.